It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TEUFF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. So let's first start by mapping out some areas of support, and then we can talk about resistance. I guess I'm getting a little far ahead of myself. Again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because the first 30 minutes was actually absolutely crazy. You look at the volume bar right there. So huge volume came in, and then just crazy price reaction. Unless that was a fat finger trade, I guess, if you want to leave it down in the comments section whether or not that was a fat finger trade. But I'm pretty sure the price did actually make its way all the way up there and then fall all the way back down. So a very crazy opening 30 minutes. So there is some perspective that goes into this, meaning, if you're a day trader and you bought, right there and you're hoping to sell within, 11.2 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But from the big picture perspective, the bulls actually still did close, higher and made some progress within kind of the grand scheme of things, which I'll point out. So like I said, it does go back to, your style and preference going in, whatever your strategy was. But I'm going to be going about things from kind of the big picture perspective. So in terms of levels of support, let's start there. And that initial area of support, which I believe is right where the price closed today. Yep, right there at 0.02. You can see 0.02 in the past acted as a resistance many times, and this is just a foundational principle in charting. When levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, and that's exactly what's currently going on right now. Granted, the price did close right at that level, but didn't close below it, so therefore, still got to consider that a level of support. So 002, definitely the preferable area. I didn't mean to put 2 lines, so I'll get that one out of there. If that level can hold, then keep a close eye on the purple line right there. That is the 50-period simple moving average. And, if the price does go down and revisit it, you want to see history repeat itself like it did right here. You can see the price did a beautiful job of bouncing off it. Even back here, did a beautiful job of bouncing off it. Not saying that level will get tested, but if it does, you certainly do want to see that hold strong. If the price does break below there, then at that point, the chart really starts to lose quite a bit of its attractiveness. But don't want to get too far ahead of myself because as it stands right now, 2 cents is doing a good job of holding. What about levels of resistance? Key area of resistance on any sort of bounce is just simply right up here at 0.0268, we'll call it. You can see on a couple different occasions this morning, a few times there, and then later on in the afternoon right there. Bulls try to get above it, but just couldn't quite do it. So there's clearly some sellers sitting up in that area. All in all, though, interesting day today, interesting volume spike. So we'll see how this closes out the week tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.